Loud noises, yes, but I still have situational awareness right now because I'm standing next to that bike, or we are standing next to it, and when we rev bomb, you have a friend talking next to you. You can't even hear them. That is how bad sometimes revving of motorcycles or even any noise above 90 decibel affects us. Imagine you're on the bike now and you are traveling with a good exhaust, or maybe even your tire noise, wind noise, all of this put together is hitting your threshold above 90 decibels. That will, one, reduce situational awareness, and two, also damage hearing because the dB is higher than what the safety standards actually recommend. There are many ways to actually cut this out. The easiest, what we all love to use and we all have been using for these number of years, are earplugs. Not all earplugs work the same. Having a device that looks like a branded or a tested, clinically certified earplug versus something that is just foam put into your ears makes a huge difference. Guys, if we had to just put foam into our ears, then it might as well do that for for all our life. But even when we are looking at ANC, which is, audio noise cancellation, which is there in a lot of new age headphones, they have something called as a transparency mode. The reason why that is given is because you do not need sound to be completely shut off from our systems. There are certain noises that we need to hear that our human mind actually registers as a movement or something that keeps us safe, even when we are walking, talking, working, or even riding a motorcycle. That is situational awareness. Now, when you take any of the generic earplugs and put it into your ear and try different decibels of noise. For example, if you have three different friends, maybe a bike horn, a car horn, and somebody screaming, try multiple earplugs. You will see that the difference of audio receptivity that we have is differentiated. When you look at the standard foam plugs, they will shut down all kinds of noise. Now, that is bad because let's say you have an ambulance behind you, you're riding at 90 kilometers per hour, and you need to move and you can't hear that. Or maybe you can very faintly hear that. Or let's go to something that a lot of us faced. We put foam earplugs, we put Sena on that. Our Sena drops charge. Why? We have the Sena cranked to a higher volume that required because of the foam pads, which is not allowing audio to come in at a certain decibel level. What does that do? Kills the battery faster, and we are deaf. Well, not completely, but we are deaf for the safety and awareness around us. To avoid these, what we have over the years, or what I personally have used, is the no noise systems. Over the years of usage with the no noise, what I've realized is anything within the range of 85 decibels or more is what is disconnected. When you look at it, there is low-end hum. At the same time, there is high-pitched noises that come in between, which might damage my hearing. That is disconnected and kept away from my sensitive eardrums. But at the same time, if I have a rider next to me, if I have comms connected, or if I have a car honking because he has to overtake, crystal clear audio of that. A lot of you did ask me this when you guys walk into the store or when we were talking on the phones. Will no noise shut down communication devices? No. I have used it personally. Yes, you will have slight muffling, which is barely noticeable. But at the same time, you have clarity. Let's say if somebody's talking on the phone, you have crystal clear audio that works there. They have ceramic inside, and the angle or the design that they have made with the ribs on it allows it to be completely in, does not have or does not give you that fear that this is going to go completely inside my ear and I may have a problem taking it out. Or at the same time, it is not something that's going to be too loose that it's going to jut out. It is designed in such a way with they call it the Venturi, but the design that they have for the earplug is very specific to all kinds of ears. They are not size specific because of the ceramic inside takes the shape of the ear lobe that we are connecting. Well, actually the eardrum or the ear canal that we are connecting it to or dropping it into. How it works is the ceramic filter inside has specific membranes that allow only certain decibel values to be disconnected. Yes, you're looking at a 1,980 rupee product which actually has so much R&D put into it. How it makes a difference is also No Noise as a brand makes only earplugs and they have multiple variants of it. Let's say you're working at a construction site which is very high decibel noise. Let's say you're sitting in something very quiet like a library but you still have a problem because you have very sensitive hearing. Let's say you have old grandparents who, and we stay at the maybe a roadside or loud traffic side and they're not able to sleep at night. No Noise has answers for all of them, even to points where you're gardening, you have machines that you're using, there is a certain decibel value low. These guys make sure each item, each volume, each decibel limit is tested and then they create the final device. What we are looking at right now is the motorsport variant. We also have aviation and we have loud noise for large loud exhaust bikes as well. Connect with us on Instagram, social media, or drop into our stores across Chennai and Bangalore. You can also give us a call and talk to our customer service team or our sales team online. We will be more than happy to understand your requirement and suggest you the right no noise. But yes, across all the ones I've used, these guys are the most advanced. And once again, earplugs are not just anything that you put into your ears. It has to be designed to make sure you have situational awareness. And maybe a lot of you can try out what we were talking about as a test, put a foam plug, different distances, different kinds of noises. Point out in the comments below, what did you guys find out? We'd be interested to know as well. See you in the next one. I'm Srijit, and that's No Noise from Bike and Biker.